The 21-22 season is in full swing. We'll see what's happened so far to get us to the quarter pole of the ECHL's 34th season. We'll also meet one of the new head coaches in the league this year. And we have a fresh crop of highlights to show plenty of players in mid-season form. All that and more as season number 10 of ECHL Week gets started. Ho, ho, ho! Hi, welcome to ECHL Week. This time we come to you from the Cool Insuring Arena in Glens Falls, New York, home of the Adirondack Thunder. My name's Barry Schickling, and this is Season 10 of ECHL Week. A lot has taken place in the ECHL since the end of last season. Let's get you caught up to date on everything that's happened over the last few months. Among the biggest stories so far as the ECHL returns to have all 27 teams compete is an early season surge by the Newfoundland Growlers. In addition to leading the league in points, the 2019 Kelly Cup champs have won their first 9 games away from home, good for a 5th place tie in the league's all-time list. Although an issue regarding their regular home arena in St. John's forced the team to play its first 6 home games in nearby Conception Bay South, the Growlers have already shown they'll be a force in the North Division this season. As Newfoundland has been a beast on the road so far, South Division leader Orlando has been outstanding at home. The Solar Bears have won 8 of their first 9 in Central Florida. And another South team, Norfolk, won 6 of its first 7 at home and is in the thick of the race in the group where just 5 points separate all 7 teams. 2 new clubs have made their debuts this autumn with mixed results. Trois-Rivieres got off to a slow start, but has since compiled a 6-game winning streak, and the Lions have also completed their first ever 3-game road sweep in Florida against the Everblades. The other new team, the Iowa Heartlanders, has struggled and sits near the bottom of the league standings, but what Iowa has done is win 2 games in regulation time in Fort Wayne, home of the defending champs. Considering the Comets have lost just 3 games at home so far, Iowa's feat is notable. Speaking of Fort Wayne, despite an average road record, the 2021 Kelly Cup champs seem capable of another long playoff run, at least at this point of the season. The K's have been at or near the top of the Central Division race all year. Other teams which have put point streaks together so far include Toledo, Jacksonville, Wheeling, Tulsa, Utah, and Wichita. It's no wonder that 20 teams are sporting records of 500 or better. The next month will include significant events of league-wide interest, including a couple of outdoor games in Toledo, as well as the All-Star Game event, featuring the ECHL All-Stars against the host Jacksonville Icemen.
Hi, I'm Patrick Grasso of the Adirondack Thunder, and you're watching ECHL Week.
As we start a new season of the ECHL Week program, we want to make sure that you're also up to speed regarding the affiliations which ECHL teams have with other leagues. This season, all 27 teams have NHL partnerships. Here's the complete list for the season. A feature we'll have throughout the season is hearing from new head coaches around the league. We start today with Ryan Kanasowicz of the Utah Grizzlies. Kanasowicz spent the last 4 seasons as the team's assistant coach. He talks about the biggest difference taking over the head coaching spot.
Just delivering a message, daily to these guys. I think with Tim in the past, he was really good with keeping me involved and being vocal with the guys. So the transition's been pretty seamless, and I'm just excited every day to come to the rink, and we got a great group of guys, and we're playing hockey, and it's wonderful.
He talks about one of the team's early season bright spots, a rookie who's tied for 3rd in team scoring.
A guy we just had a conversation with, actually, Mason Manick. I think he had a goal in the fight last night. He's been fantastic on draws. He's killing penalties. He's on our power play now. we knew what we had in him. We just didn't know it would be this quick, and we're really excited for him, and hopefully he keeps building.
Kanasowicz doesn't hesitate when asked to describe the type of team he's leading.
I think we're definitely heavy on the back end, which we wanted, and our forward group has quite a bit of skill, and we're going to rely heavily on our D this year, kind of pushing the pace, and our forwards, to be honest, keep it simple and follow suit. And I think we're a pretty well-rounded group right now, and we just keep building day by day.
4 men are set to be inducted into the ECHL Hall of Fame. Details next on ECHL Week.
First-time buyers make up 35% of U.S. home sales. New buyers can benefit early by working with an experienced, trusted real estate advisor. In the Pacific Northwest, Will Springer is your trusted advisor for buyers and sellers. For a free consultation or to find a real estate agent in your area of the country, contact Will today.
You don't have to be a climate scientist to want to protect the earth. There's some light that's there within her that makes me continue to do the climate science work that I do.
Members of the ECHL's Hall of Fame lead off our block of news from all around the ECHL. Ray Harris has been the owner and president of the Cincinnati Cyclones for nearly 20 years. He also served as the chairman of the ECHL's Board of Governors from 2015 through 2020. He remains as the chair of the league's audit committee. Brett Marietti played most of his 10-year pro career in the ECHL, much of that with South Carolina, with which he won league titles in 1997 and 2001. He's 23rd in league history in games played, and he scored at least 20 goals 7 times in his 9 ECHL seasons. Joel Martin played parts of 10 seasons in the ECHL, the last 6 of which were in Kalamazoo, where he's now in his 3rd year as an assistant coach. He's in the top 4 in ECHL history for goaltender minutes played, games, wins, and most seasons with 20 or more victories. Plus, he's the only goalie in league history with 3 seasons of 30 or more wins. And Tim Nowak is the 3rd on-ice official to become an ECHL Hall of Famer. He started in the league in 1989 and worked for 3 seasons. He later became the first ECHL game official to reach the National Hockey League, where he worked more than 1,700 games over 26 years. Also on his resume, an NHL All-Star Game, a Stanley Cup Final, a World Cup of Hockey, and 2 Winter Olympics. The 4 members of the 14th class of the ECHL's Hall will be inducted at a luncheon on January 17th in Jacksonville. Speaking of game officials, history is scheduled to be made this weekend when Laura Schmidline will become the first female linesperson in ECHL history. She's been assigned to work the Maine at Worcester game on Saturday night. This season, she's also working college games as well as those in the Premier Hockey Federation, the Pro Women's League. Another woman, Kirsten Welsh, is also on the league's officiating staff for this season. One of the great things about the ECHL is accessibility of players. Most teams run sessions where you can get autographs and say hi to your favorite guys. Now let's take a look at some of the best plays from around the ECHL in the past week. We start today by checking out Adirondacks' Robbie Payne, who after getting knocked to his knees, gets back up to his skates and then backhands a shot into the net in a game at Worcester.
He was down to his knees at the top of the right circle, somehow managed to get up on his feet, pulled it from his backhand and slid it past the far leg of Ellis, and Adirondack has taken their 3rd lead of the night as they lead it 3-2.
Maine's Matthew Santos takes advantage on this breakaway to give the Mariners a lead over the Thunder. As a bonus, his goal also brings stuffed toys flying to the ice in Portland. Dylan Sadoway of Tulsa handles the puck like it's on a string to set up this score in a game against Rapid City.
And the Oilers strike first once again. You've got the time, but do you have the space? Sadoway recognized not only does he have time to make a shot here or make a pass, but he realized he had enough space to outweight Tendek.
Check out this sweet tip-in by South Carolina's Andrew Chernichin. It was the game winner in a Stingrays victory at Greenville.
Come away victorious. Holloway's shot redirected by Andrew Chernichin. Just has his stick there. He's behind the netminder as the Stingrays pick up 2 wins on the weekend.
Want to see a serious glove save? Here's one for you. Rapid City's Lucas Parikh is the one committing the leather larceny. We wrap today's highlights with a shootout goal off the stick of Wichita's Jay Dickman during a win at Iowa. You don't see pucks enter the net this slowly very often.
And the Thunder win the hockey game in the shootout.
That wraps up another edition of ECHL Week from Glens Falls, New York. Thank you very much for watching. Over 10,000. That's the number of followers we have on our various social media accounts. Don't you want to join all those people to keep up to date on what's happening throughout the ECHL at any time? Do it. See you next time. With the holiday season upon us, we leave you today with a look at Jacksonville's Teddy Bear Toss, during which fans in Northeast Florida threw about 11,000 stuffed toys onto the ice to be distributed to children in need during the holiday season. This always brings a smile to our faces. We hope it does the same for you. Happy holidays!